Taking another look into 4 goal games here. You can see the base had was pretty small. We just had 5v5 on this morning when we were working. You can see 2 blue goals along the blue line. The pink team was defending 2 goals along their goal line as well. I put a penny in each goal so they can kind of see those a little better, just to help set things up quickly. But in this situation, they're trying to change the point of attack and try to find numerical advantages and take advantage of them very quickly. This space was pretty tight. You can see there's not a lot of space to dribble, so that it was great because they were passing very quickly. But they had a little less time to be creative. It was kind of simple, play the way you face quickly, which was great. But after this game, I asked them, I said, if we make the space larger, you're going to have to do a little bit more work, but it'll give you some freedom and some space to dribble. And I said, or we can keep it small. You won't have to do as much running, but you're going to have to play a lot quicker, and we're going to have a lot more challenges and tackles. And I let them choose. They decided they wanted to play in the larger space, so you're seeing immediately players have a little more time to dribble, a little more space to be creative. So what happened was they did this for a little while, and they started dribbling a ton and missed the opportunities to find the numerical advantages. A pass can obviously move a little bit quicker than a player dribbling the ball. So what was happening was they were dribbling and dribbling and dribbling, and they were kind of that idea of take your space. They would have some space in front of them, they would take it, and then when they got there, they didn't know what they were going to do with the ball. So we talk a little bit about making sure you understand why you're going to take your space and how to manipulate that to make someone come to you and draw a player in before you dish it off to a teammate maybe. So what we did was, because there was so much dribbling, I decided to find a way to increase the urgency. I told everyone as soon as they have the ball, if they score the goal, they get 5 points for it. And every pass they make, it goes down. So 1 pass makes 4. They pass again, it's 3. And it's not because I don't want them passing, it's just because I wanted them to be a little bit more urgent.
4.
So you can see right there a 4-pointer very quickly. And I always tell them the first thing I want them to think about is if you can score, score. And if you can't, give the ball to someone who can score. So, and you'll see an example here in a moment. Right here, Eden's taking the ball forward. Had an opportunity at 2v1 with Stella. I wanted to dribble and drive really quickly at AJ, and once AJ commits, dish it off to Stella. But she was thinking she didn't want to pass because that would run the score down a little bit. So you'll hear the coaching point.
Just now, Eden was like, if I pass it, I lose a point, right? So while you thought about it, the pass to Stella became not available anymore. So let's make the decisions quicker. Don't get caught up on the points. What we're doing is trying to play quickly to goal, okay? Don't get caught up on I could have got a 5-pointer. Take the 4. If Stella's open, give it to her, okay? Does that make sense? Don't overthink it. All right, let's go.
So hopefully now they can kind of balance out a little bit of I'm dribbling to draw people in, or I'm holding the ball to draw people in, and not just taking that space for the sake of taking it. Making good decisions here, taking some risks, taking some opportunities, and chances to be dangerous, which I love. And after a while of kind of coaching them, this is what every player wants, is for me to just zip it and let them play. So I promised them for this last match that I wouldn't make any coaching points and they could just play on their own. So allow them a little bit of time to be creative here and try things on their own and coach themselves through some situations. And I think it went pretty well. It created some opportunities. It was a nice morning to just get out there. This is an early weekend morning, so just brought the speaker out, listened to a little bit of music, enjoyed the weather and some freedom. Didn't have a game the next day, so it was nice to just work on a few things without much pressure. And of course, I want to make sure I give credit. These kids have been wonderful this season. As soon as our sessions are done, they just start picking stuff up. They start folding up goals, and they start getting all the soccer balls and all the pennies. And they've been a tremendous help in cleaning up after sessions.